Shrikant, thanks for taking the time out. First, on Sun Pharma, what do you make of the numbers? There's a small miss on the revenue front, but the margins seem okay.
Yeah. So I think the numbers have been along my expectations. EBITDA margin, we were expecting about 21%. So now this is 23%, which is better than what we expected. That is also along our expectation. We were expecting about 1,020 crore profit. So this is also as expected during this quarter.
It's a 914 if I'm not wrong. So what's the hit and what's the miss with regards to Sun Pharma, Shrikant? And then therefore, what's the call on the stock based on these numbers? I'm sure you wait for the con call and the other details to come in.
Yeah, so we have been neutral on the stock because we think the US is yet to fire profitability, and they are putting a lot of efforts in building the US specialty business. So we are still cautious on the stock. We will basically review our rating post the conference call.
Shrikant, do you also track Lupin? The numbers just came out and they look way below than what the street was expecting. Top line's down about 5%. I think the street was expecting EBITDA margins to be at 16.5%, while they've posted about 11.4%. And due to some impairment cost, they've posted a loss of about 835 crore.
Okay. So I have not seen the numbers, but we are also cautious on Lupin because they're also the story of Sun Pharma, where they're putting a lot of efforts and capital allocation in US. So same goes with Lupin also. Plus they have several FDA issues on their facilities, and there is no remediation even after November 2017. So we are cautious. I have not seen the Lupin numbers separately, but I will look at that. One-time loss, I'm not sure on what account it is, but again, it depends on whether in US they have entered any settlement or anything like that. So I will review and post that. I will inform.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Sun Pharma then, which you've seen the numbers. The other income was lower, I believe, which has impacted the profit. This is what our in-house analyst Darshan has highlighted to us. And higher material cost has also impacted the margins. What's the rating that you guys have on the stock? And I don't know if the street was already factoring in such numbers because the Taro numbers were also weak. Would you revisit your target price and your rating that you have on the counter?
It will probably depends on how the specialty revenue has done, because if you remember last couple of years, everything has been around the US specialty Illumia and other products. So if they have done well, they have become slightly more profitable, and how company sees all these numbers, I think it depends on our rating depends on all those factors. So we will review the rating only after we have some positive commentary on US specialty business.
What's the top pick that you guys have in the pharma sector?
So we are positive on Torrent Pharma, we are positive on Biocon, we are positive on Alkem. So these are the three topics that we have in our coverage.
Okay, Shrikant, we leave it on that note. Appreciate you joining us and taking us through your take on Sun Pharma's numbers.